Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, and I'm back to do this latest episode of The Download. This is your free tarot message. This is a timeless channeled message. If you were brought here, there's a reason and a purpose behind that. Your job is to sit in, let your intuition speak to you through what you hear here. You'll know it's for you because your soul strings will sing. So if it makes a resonance within you, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. We're starting with the Mona Lisa. What are it called? Mona Lisa cards? I don't know. The Mona Lisa cards. Shout out to our first commenter of the day, Eliza. Hey, girl. All right. Soplalo. What is the energy of our message today? Show me the overall message today. What's up, Kat? Welcome back. Thank you all for the growth on the channel. So thankful and grateful. I get so excited when somebody's like, oh my God, I was watching your show. And I'm like, I start fangirling on my fans. It's awesome. All right. From Mona Lisa. The lower vibration of this energy is, I feel empty and alone, useless. Hold on. I didn't read that right. I feel empty and alone unless I'm with someone. Do you feel empty and alone unless you're with someone? Because the higher vibrational thought, the upbuilding thought, the healing sadness thought is, I love and honor both the times I am alone as well as the times I have loving support. So there's the energy here about getting okay with being on your own. The Mona Lisa deck comes with these, I heard sonnets. They're like mini poems. So let's see. Give me the energy for today's reading, please, and thank you. What's the energy for today's reading? Oh, I didn't light the incense. Got everything ready, but didn't get the incense out and light it. So let me do that. It says bathing. I immerse myself in healing waters. The warmth penetrates deeper and deeper, drawing out any stress and restoring my inner balance. So, a healing bath, healing waters. I hear, did you have that release? There was a need to release through tears from all the lessons that we've had recently. Recently we've had, over the last 3 years, I feel like, but over recent days and months and weeks, we've had some major karmic cycles coming to completion. I'm going to read you this quote that I shared on my Insta. If you're on my Insta, it says, tonight, October 18th, both Mercury and Jupiter end their retrograde motion. It means that we have learned enough lessons and there will be more success, clarity, and forward motion. We will begin to understand which lessons we had to learn to clear karmic cycles. Okay. Wait, Mercury and Jupiter ending retrograde. Jupiter is all about expansion. It's an expansive planet. So with both of these cards, there's the energy of, it's a time for you to more be on your own. And it's also a time to release that retrograde energy from your expansion. Anything that was, I'm hearing, restricting your expansion, it's time to release it. So anywhere where you've had to release yourself from connections or experiences because they weren't part of your new growth cycle, did you mourn those things? There is something there to be mourned. You had plans, you had ideas, you had these, I heard, preconceived notions about what it was going to be. Somewhere that needs to be mourned and released The healing, cleansing water has got to come. They usually come out of your eyes, people. Yes, you can do a spiritual bath and you can bathe your body, but have you allowed your spirit to cleanse by releasing those energies? Okay. So if you had over the last few nights, or between now and the next few nights, a moment where all these loves, all these experiences, they are not moving forward with you, comes into your consciousness and moves you to tears, just remember that it's a release and it's okay. Wow. It says, they always say something ugly when your strengths highlight their self-perceived insufficiencies. And there's broken glass there. And it reminds me of the world saying, people who live in glass houses shouldn't go throwing rocks. Yeah. They always say something ugly when your strengths highlight their self-perceived insufficiencies. And it also gives me the idea of, you say something and it breaks their facade. They have this false self-image. They have this false portrayal of how they are. It's all pretty, all that. You say something and it triggers someone. It triggers someone, and then they go on attack mode, I had this a lot with men in my life where, as soon as you're not interested in them, now you went from being such a beautiful young lady to now you are this and you are that. And they want to call you out your name because they don't like the fucking response they get from you. But just like that. And like stubborn ass little kids. Well, if you don't give them the answer they want, then they want to, all of a sudden they get defensive and attacking, you know what I'm saying? They start attacking. So there's that energy there. And for that reason, some of you have left these different ones alone, because as you show your strength and your power and your shine, different ones have gone on attack mode. They try to attack your power, your strength, your shine. They try to make you think that you weren't as strong or powerful as you were. They try to do something like that, but it was because it's highlighted where they weren't standing up for themselves in that way, where they were giving their power away, highlight it, right? So then they go on attack mode. They start saying something. Some of you have dealt with this or you're about to deal with it, okay? So there's a need to honor the times when you're alone and the times when you have loving support. When you are alone, you're never fully alone. These freaking readings are evidence of that. How many of you get on here and start claiming shit every day? And it's like, hold on, but it's all of your story? Yeah, it's all of your story, because you're never fully alone. So even when you're not consciously aware of who is with you, where you're at, just know in the back of your mind that somewhere out there, there's somebody going through some shit, just like I'm going through some shit. There's somebody out there who's feeling something just like I'm feeling right now. Sometimes you want to remind yourself of that, because when you get to thinking you're the only one, you isolate yourself mentally. And the thing of it is, you're never the only one. You're part of a collective. One is all is one is mine. You're part of a collective. You're part of a group. You're part of many soul connections. And even if the support isn't in your physical face, there's always a loving support there, even when you're alone. And for a lot of times when you're alone, that's their most powerful place, because you're with the most powerful support. Your spirit team, your higher self, your ancestors, they're all over with you. Your angels, they're always there. But when they're the only ones that are there, I hear it's easier to tap into their energy. So we're going to use the Tarot of the Little Prince to pull your story. We're going to do some more with the Housewives Tarot. Got the Housewives Tarot. We're going to get that shuffled up next and see what's coming out in your experience. Let's start with the bottom of the deck with the Little Prince. It's the 10 of Wands there. Something came to an end. Something had to stop. Something was over. They said get the book. 10 of Wands. Let's see what it says. All right. The little prince falls as the snake strikes at his heel. When faced with the true nature of our own power, we can sometimes feel overwhelmed by what an enormous responsibility we have to evolve, grow, learn, and most of all, tend to the matters of spirit, not for the faint of heart. The Ten of Wands captures this in essence. It is the full realization of one's purpose, which requires some heavy lifting at times, but in the end produces transformation and true meaning. Whoa. So somebody here, you realize what your purpose is. It brought an ending. It helped you to transform a situation. It helped you to take that move to do the next step for you, which was to bring something to a finish, okay? And likely this was something involving, a connection to another here. So you're coming out of the gate with the Knight of Cups. And immediately I heard guided by spirit. You're guided by spirit. You have your own cup of love. And I hear Jody Watley, I'm searching for a real love. Is it? No, that's not. Is it Mary J? Sorry. Someone to set my heart free, real love. So, here you are. I hear you have a gift of love to give. You have a gift of love to give. You're searching for somewhere to put that gift. You want to give it. It's like, man, I got this beautiful gift. It's a valuable gift. I really want to give it to somebody. I know I'm supposed to give it to somebody. Who can I give this gift to? That's what it feels like. Let's see what else you have coming out next. We have the Six of Cups. You're looking back at the past and saying, well, is this where, do I want to go back to the past and give it there? You know that this is how this thing is designed to work. You know that it's designed in the way of, it's not meant to be kept to yourself. It's meant to be shared with another, okay? You're looking back and you're saying, I've given this, I've tried to share this gift so many times in the past. It was accepted only so far. It was accepted for so long. It was accepted in this way. There's a review of where the gift was accepted, where the gift was appreciated, and then, of course, where there was so much more available within the gift that was not accepted or appreciated. It was not even received. Yeah. Let's see what else we have coming out. The Ace of Swords. As you're looking back to the past on how you have this valuable gift to give, how you shared it before, but you've only been able to share certain aspects of it, and they're giving it to me like a 7-course meal. Your gift is like a 7-course meal. There are 7 courses to it. Oh, 7, the number of heaven, and this is all intuitive. So they're saying 7, the number from heaven. There was 7 beautiful levels to your gift to give. You only got to give 1 or 2 to most. The most you've ever been able to give was 6, and that was one time. I heard there was one partner you were able to give this gift up to level 6 with this person, but with most of them, you could only give up to level 1 or 2. And now we have the number 7 being tripled as I'm looking at the screen. So we have angel number 777 here on the table. And they're saying, as you look back and review how you've given your gift, how you would do it, how you did it, how it was received, etc., you're gathering some sort of clarity, and it's about who you're choosing to give the gift to. You're saying, this time, I want to give this gift to one who can fully receive this gift. What gift? The gift of your love, the gift of your attention, the gift of your friendship. What is it? Okay, you want to give that gift to somebody who's truly ready and receptive of it. And you're seeing that clearly. You're like, there's nothing wrong with where I gave it to. It's just they weren't quite ready to receive the gift with the fullness that I was giving it. And you understand that? So, there's no anger, there's no hard feelings, none of that. It's just a realization like, dude, they didn't have the capacity to receive the gift that I was giving. It's like you got 10 ounces of water and you trying to pour it in a little 2-ounce shot glass. There's too much water. All they can hold is 2 ounces. So whether it was your love, your friendship, your honesty, your trust, your loyalty, your transparency, whatever it was, this trait, this quality about you that you're giving, They only had the capacity to hold so much of it. So that's all they could receive. You could never give it all to them. So let's see what else we have coming out for you here. The Two of Wands. So now that you realize this truth, you're making a decision. You're looking at a new direction, looking for something new here. What am I going to do with this truth? Got to choose something different. Since really, okay, I heard since that one can't hold this entire capacity, I'm going to have to look for somewhere else to put it. Okay. And we have the Five of Wands. Well, there's all these different opportunities and options of where to put that gift, but none of these seem to be fitting either. So it's like you have this beautiful gift to give, but where's the receiver of the gift? If the gift is here, if this gift is here, the receiver of the gift must be real and here as well. If this gift exists, the receiver of the gift must exist. So it's like, I got all this love to give, so the person that's supposed to get this love must be around close. I'm just saying. That's what somebody's saying to themselves, something like that. So, what else? We have the Seven of Pentacles. So meanwhile, while you're sifting through all these different opportunities, choices, and clarifying, like, well, that's clearly not where the gift goes. That's not a match to the gift. You're taking care of your gift. You're honoring your gift. You're making sure your gift is clean and clear. Like this garden must be clean and clear of weeds for it to produce healthy fruit, for it to grow to its best ability, capacity, heights, etc., and fullness. And so it's like maintaining self-maintenance and keeping the space clear and ready for this gift. Keeping everything open and making sure that the ground is well, making sure that everything is good surrounding this gift of yours. Keeping this gift up to par, up to date, keeping it fresh, keeping it new, keeping it in its whole state. Keep taking care of it. Okay, what else do we have for you? And we have the Eight of Cups. They said read this from the book. So let me see what the book has on this Eight of Cups. Because what I heard, first I heard, now you know where you want to go. You found something you want to go do. You may be seeing somebody else who's doing that, who's going for what they really want. And that's like, maybe, or, there it is. So you're seeing somebody who's going for what they want. And you see that this person has enough cups up there that hey, I think that one over there could have the potential to hold all this capacity of this gift that I have to give right here. I think they have enough receptivity to hold this gift that I want to give. Okay. The Eight of Cups, what the book say though? The Eight of Cups recalls the story of the sales clerk selling pills to cure thirst and the little prince's reaction to him. If I had 53 minutes to spend as I liked, I'd walk very slowly toward a water fountain, onward and upward. This card challenges us to move past our indecision to find our new happiness. It is a card of transition, leaving behind what no longer serves us to explore uncharted territory. Hello and hello, because that is exactly what we've been talking about here. You know, letting go of what was in order to go find what's new. And again, something here looks like, well, that has a capacity. That could hold this gift that I have to give. But you got to let go of what was in order to get into this energy. You can't do what you were doing and do this at the same time. That decision in the middle with the Two of Wands is very important because everything hangs in the balance off of that decision. Literally, the decision card, the Two of Wands, is right in the middle. Everything else spread out evenly around it. On one side of it, you have the truth. On the other side of it, you have conflict and chaos and those things that are not in alignment with the truth. So let's see what we have from the Housewives Tarot. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Two of Cups. So there it is, Two of Cups. This is definitely about love, okay? This is about like-mindedness. This is about sharing a feeling. This is about I feel for you. I feel for you. I think I love you. And somebody here in being in agreement with that. It's like you've been looking for somebody who has a capacity to bring their cup to the table, and y'all could just keep on sitting in your own cup, come together, overflowing. They are ready to receive the gift. Y'all both got that same capacity. See, their cups are big enough for them to stand in it, right? It's only through self-love that you get to this level of readiness to connect with another person. And most of y'all, you attract that love in because you get there. You're like, I'm going to do what I got to do for me with that 8 of Cups. I'm going to move towards my wish fulfillment, period. Nothing going to stop me. But then, this other person is also doing that. And like I said, when I saw this card, I think that person over there, they got enough of a cup that they could hold the capacity of this, right? They can hold the capacity of this gift that I got to give them. Some of here, that's what you're seeing. That's what you're coming into. So let's look at what else we have going on. I feel like this Housewives Tarot is going to give us the other side of the table is what I hear. Meanwhile, I'm shuffling a postcard from Spirit for you. But what do we have starting out on the other side of the table? The 8 of Cups. So somebody here has been no, I don't want to see this shit no more. I want something else. I'm going in for something different. That's what this other person was coming into. So interesting. So your final card is doing that. Their first card is doing that. So that's telling me on the other side of the table, there's somebody here who's been in that mode of, who got the capacity to hold this love I got to give and reciprocate that shit and sit in their own with it and just, we could be all bathed in this love together. Yeah, bathed in this love together. Okay. And then we have the 5 of Wands. Whoa, shit. Another card. You guys have the same here. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. So here we have somebody there was like, no, this isn't it. I got to go get it. It's not here. I got to move forward towards it. Okay, they move forward towards it. There's challenge. There's difficulties. A lot of shit to clean up. Somebody's realizing, well, there's some shit to clean up here in this. Somebody realized they had some shit to clean up in their own energy. They start doing that work. They doing what they're doing there because they want to move towards their wish fulfillment, realizing where they got to clean up their own vibration, their own contribution to the situation. Somebody here realizing that. Okay, let's see what else we have. And then Knight of Swords. And here it is, doing the work. Cutting through negative energy, cutting through negative cycles, being bold to make that move. They got a lot of interest coming into them, but something is like, just because all this interest is coming my way, these people got a lot of work to do to get to where my capacity. These people are not at my capacity. They still require a lot of stretching to get to this capacity. So you know what? We're not going to accept that. That's what this person is doing. So somebody here is not accepting the ones who are also not ready. Somebody here is cutting through the bullshit anywhere where they've been holding on to counterproductive connections that don't allow their wish fulfillment, cutting through that shit. Getting that clarity to cut through it, right? Getting that clarity. Somebody here, as they were trying to move forward, they were haunted by the past. I see this person has also been haunted by the past. Their paths keep coming up to inflict further pain and injury upon them is what I hear. Wow, I don't think it was really that way, but that's how it kind of felt for a while. And, this person on this side of the table over there, they start cutting through the bullshit. And it's like, well, mejor andar sola que estar acompañada por un falso amor. It's like better to be on my own than just to be accompanied or associating with some fake love, some false love. This is not fucking real love. This is a false love. I'm not going to entertain this shit. These people don't love me. Girl, you don't love me. You just love my doggy style. Quit playing. That type of energy. The 7 of Pentacles is here. Again, both sides of the table coming out with that 7 of Pentacles. Doing the work, keeping your own garden clean. Okay, fuck it. Well, they don't want to come in and share this gift with me. So I'll just keep taking care of my gift. I'll keep taking care of my gift. I'll make sure it keeps growing. I'll make sure it's beautiful. I'll water it. I'll keep it free of weeds so it's not choked out. Yeah, tending to your own garden. And you're like, okay, so there's nobody to share my gift with yet. I'll tend to my own garden. That's what somebody said here. What else we have for that side of the table? The Emperor. Okay. Expansion. I heard growing up. I heard growing up. It's like the person on that side of the table, as they tend into their own garden, is putting them in a place where they're becoming more assertive and more dominant of the energy in their life. This person really stepping up. I feel like they really got into their home or their career, and that just grew and exploded, while love kind of just had to wait. Love has had to wait. For someone here on that side of the table, they had an experience come in for them with an emperor who seemed like they were going to be everything and turned out to just be another counterproductive energy. Something else, another person came up into their experience, turned out to be another distraction, another counterproductive energy. For someone, there was definitely an Aries here. And the emperor right now is the only major arcana on the table, which lets me know that this is where spirit is right here, stepping up and saying, okay, look, everything that's happening here, this is like love source God stepping in the middle of the situation, saying everything that's happening right here is what needs to happen, is by divine design. It's perfect that it's happening the way that it's happening. This is a perfect happening. Spirit here knows that. You may not always see that because you're like, no, I got to walk away again. But honey, what you don't understand, or you ain't, maybe you do understand, but I feel like you ain't understood this all the way yet, is like, every time you're walking away from something, you're walking towards something. Every time you're clarifying, no, universe, no, God, that's not for me, then the vision is refined for what is for you. Okay. What else do we have here on that side of the table? The 10 of Pentacles, the end of a cycle. Okay, this expansion and growth is leading to a big boost in wealth, is leading to windfalls, is leading to paydays, is leading to reaping the rewards from all the hard work that has been done. Okay, but the end of soul contracts, wrapping things up, putting a pretty bow on it. I heard, no, this is a little bit different. Somebody here realizing like the picket fence and the pretty house and the family and all that stuff. Somebody's hanging that idea up to dry right now. That's how I'm looking at this. It's like, okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to give up. I'm in this beautiful growth phase right now. I'm going to stop looking for this beautiful, happy home idea, this idea that I'm going to have my own family, my wife. This is like letting go of the idea of marriage. This is letting go of the idea of being committed to another person. This is letting go of the idea of being committed to a family situation. This is the idea of letting go of being committed to external things for your happiness. This is a realization that I really have everything that I need right now. I'm hearing, and I am that happy home. I am the happy home. Now this image is just shifted in my intuitive eye, and the lady is no longer hanging a photo up on the wall like, okay, that's a memory of something that I had, and I'm kind of just giving it up now. That's how it was at first. Now it's yay, I am this, is the way it's coming through. She's like, yay, like cheering herself, like I am this. I am the whole big picture idea that I was trying to get the whole time. Okay, what else do we have coming in? And the King of Wands, that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here. This is our only court card on the table so far. So it's like, okay, I'm just going to enjoy my fucking life. If I've attained my biggest ideals, the things that we seek to attain in life, you know, and you little kid, you get this idea, you got to grow up, go to college, get married, whatever. Did any of y'all follow that pattern? I didn't follow any of the patterns. I had a kid first, then I graduated high school. Yeah, then I got married, then I got divorced, then I started a business. So bass backwards. Are you bass backwards like my ass is? Because I'm bass backwards in motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie. All right. I want to pull some words of clarity over this experience. So let me get the words of clarity out without knocking over the water. Good deal. So yeah, I see two people have been on a very similar path. The time frames are a little bit scattered. They're not, the time frames aren't exactly aligned in exactly things happening at the same time. It's just that the Common experiences, yeah, the common experiences are happening here, okay? Somebody here is right now at this time, I heard resting on their laurels. And they said that early. I wasn't going to say it, but it came back again, resting on their laurels. Somebody here is resting on their laurels right now on the upper row, the King of Wands side of this. Somebody here is resting on their laurels. This one here in the phase of, okay, I'm going to move towards that which I truly choose. It's time for me to walk away from something here and go towards my, but at the same time, they've had these shared experiences. They both have this experience. They both have this experience. They both have this experience. Common shared experiences here. So let's see what we have from the words of clarity about this situation. So in the past energy flow. Yeah, so something common about here was about getting in flow with spirit, getting in flow with the energy, following the flow, you know, not working against the tide, not trying to swim against the tide. You are not a fucking salmon. You're not supposed to swim against the tide. Okay. What else do we have here? What else do we have here in this energy of this situation? We have positioning. So both parties here learning to be in flow with their life. Both parties here learning how to put themselves in position by releasing the past, by cleaning up any counterproductive energies or connections that they've had. What else do we have here? What else do we have here? What else do we have here? Expansion. We have expansion coming through. 3 cards tried to show themselves to me, but only one did. So we took the one that did. Expansion. So both parties cutting through confusion with the truth in order to expand their aura, their energy field, their spirit, their evolution, their consciousness. Praise. What else do we have here at this time? What else do we have here at this time? Please and thank you. Immature. Anywhere where you're dealing with energies that are not ready for you, this is coming in over the 2 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Again, it's weeding out your garden, keeping your garden free and clear from immature energies that are not ready to come in a supportive. It's like, well, clearly you don't have your own cup yet at all. So how can you hold this gift that I have to give? Okay. So there's the energy of, can you hold this gift? Can you receive this gift? You know, for someone here, there's that energy of, can you receive this gift? Because someone, it's like every time you try to give it, it just, they can't hold it. They can't even pick it up. They can't touch it. Fuck, sex is here. Okay, sex is here. Sex is here. We have that sitting over the Emperor and the 5 of Wands. Okay. Somebody here is denying that they want sex. That's what I hear. Somebody here is denying that they want sex. There's somebody here denying that they want sex. There is something powerful that happens with this connection. And interesting, anywhere where you've had sex with different ones, there was a powerful energy exchange. Something in your energy wanted something in their energy and vice versa. Let me see some more. And we have peace. Okay. Interesting. That's over the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, even no matter what it was, even if it was just you had this connection with another person, there could have been a high sexual attraction there for someone or from someone or from many with that 5 of Wands down there, right? You're just in peace. You're like, listen, I don't need anything. I'm good. What else we have coming up? Psychic. You're intuitive. You're psychic. You're intuitive. You know that you have time to chill. You ain't missing nothing. I feel like you're not missing anything here. Somebody here was battling themselves because they really wanted to have sex, but they wouldn't let themselves for whatever reason because they're not ready to receive that. Somebody here put the block up because of sex. Somebody here shut something down because they didn't want to have sex. Okay, that's all beautiful. That's all good and fair. But there's a surprise. Surprise. Something here about a surprise. Somebody here is in denial about some of their own wishes and desires in this. Somebody here is being moved to expand. I mean, both of you in the past, yeah, somebody here, both were having walked away from a situation, cutting through some confusion. You know, somebody's going to be thinking, somebody walked away from a situation because they didn't want to have sex. But the more they stop and think about it, they're going to come into that ready to go action, and they're going to know that they want to have sex. Why does everything always come down to sex? But it does. Why? Because there's something in your energy that wants something in their energy, and this is how it's going to be exchanged. And at the end of the day, I feel like you're still going to keep moving towards what you want. And I do feel like there's a King of Wands here. Somebody can sense. I really feel like both of these people's paths are about to connect. I feel like these paths have not crossed yet. I feel like there's somebody here who been fighting off these sexual opportunities, or who's been battling about connections, and the spiritual connection, the love connection, and the sex connection. They're all different. Coming into peace with everything, however it is, whether it's walking away, taking care of yourself, handling your business, go get your little vibrator, get your little freak on and do your thing. Make sure you get that big scream and moving on. There's peace here. And you know what? There's this knowing that somebody's coming into your experience, going to surprise the fuck out of you. And you can sense this coming. And so I feel like here you are resting on your laurels, right? I feel like this is this person that's showing up. This is the one over here. I feel like that's this person. This King of Wands is this person. I'm just going to go do what makes me happy. Somebody here watching, whether this is you watching them or them watching you, and there is a psychic connection coming up here. There is a psychic connection coming up here with somebody. This is about to kick something off. Let me see what this postcard that we pulled for you has to say. Since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation, and yet flexibility too in case of earthquakes. Truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base. Whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and solid foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles wanting to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. So yes, solid foundations. And that's it. Every time you've been walking away, that's what you've been walking away from. You're like, this is not a solid foundation. This person doesn't have the capacity to receive this gift. That would be a foolish place to put the gift over here into this place that cannot hold or contain this gift. I'm not going to waste the gift and pour it out over here where they don't have the capacity to hold it. Can you keep up? Baby boy, made me lose my breath. So there's this energy. Can somebody keep up with you? Just because they can keep up with you in the bedroom don't mean they can keep up with you in life. Something here has got to be built on a solid foundation. If it's not for you, you got the way to walk away. Whoever's coming into your life too has that same power and ability. They also know that they got it popping. They know they got it going on. They know that they are the one, just like you know that you are the one. It's going to be interesting when your energies collide. I do feel that that's still unfolding. I feel like that's still unfolding. Being guided to pull from the miracles now. What do we have for you for today? From the Miracles Now deck, please and thank you for guiding my love and peace and happiness. Try here. Let's see what we got. Looking at a comment here, it says, you're so on point right now, Melinda. That's how I know you always being spiritually guided. Like, yeah, you gonna always be a real one to me, for real, for real. Hey, that's what's up. All right, what do we have? Miracles Now. When I move my body, I bust through all that blocks me from my true health and vitality. Yeah, motion necessary. And I hear slow motion for me. But the thing of it is, listen, some of these connections are just not for you. Entertaining that shit means that you're not staying sucker free. If it's not for you, then you're not staying sucker free. You gotta stay sucker free if you're gonna get a champion, you see. All right. What else do we have for the love and peace and happiness right here at this time? Please and thank you. Yeah, you got to make that more. And that's what you've been learning. You've been learning that, oh, shit, I can't stay here. This shit is uncomfortable as fuck. I got to get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, you're like, this shit don't feel right. I got to go. You've been learning that happiness is a choice I make. Look at you. Keep choosing your happiness, baby, because it's connecting you with others that are choosing their happiness too. And honestly, if you give a fuck about anybody or even yourself, honey, if you can't be happy when you're around me, then I don't want you around me. If it's a fucking struggle for you to be in my space and be happy because of whatever in the fuck, maybe it's because sex keeps coming up, and you're not ready for it, or I'm not ready for it, or maybe it's because I'm too grown for you, or maybe because I'm fucking triggering the fuck out of you, or maybe they're too grown for you or triggering the fuck out of you, whatever it is. You need to make that choice for happiness, okay? And some of you, this is about tending to your own garden, cutting through your own negativity and making a different choice to go with the new, to go with the true. Let's see what else we have. I heard somebody here keeps choosing a fucking lie instead of choosing the truth. Somebody here keeps choosing a lie instead of choosing the truth. Choose the truth, boo. Let's see what else we have. Damn, I hate when the cards go all the way over there. Don't waste my time. Somebody here, don't waste my time. There's some energy here of don't waste my time. Don't fucking waste my time. It's like, I know what I want. I made that clear. I told you where I'm at. Don't waste my time. Somebody here, don't waste my time. I dish out compliments sincerely and liberally. I heard in some of the compliments, somebody don't want to hear. This reminds me, I had this whole conversation. I was dating this woman and she was triggered as fuck. So she proceeded to send me a whole long ass bunch of text messages about how I made her feel like less than dog shit and all this stuff. So when she wanted to meet up with me again, I said, okay, we can meet at the bar. Come on. So I went to the bar, met up with her ass. And I don't know, she thought I was just going to forget everything she told me. But I went through the text message and every accusation. I said, okay, so right here, you said that I make you feel less than dog shit. Can you explain to me exactly what I did that made you feel less than dog shit and how that happened? Because I'm not understanding anything in my behavior to elicit that feeling from you or anyone else. She's like, what do you mean? I don't know. I said, no, seriously, tell me, how did I make you feel like dog shit? Because I want to get good at that. When I want to make somebody feel like the dog shit that they are, can you let me know how I did that so I can rinse and repeat and do that again when I'm ready? I dish out compliments sincerely and liberally. So what I'm saying is sometimes you giving it sincerely and liberally, and it may not just be a compliment. It's something in your conversation, and it's too much. It's too much for somebody to handle. It's too much for somebody to handle here. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. Whenever I compare myself to others, I simply say this prayer. The light I see in them is a reflection of my inner light. This is something you've been knowing. This is leading to your growing. Oh, thank you. Rhythm and rhyme and divine time. I love. So, if you're triggered by them, it's time for you to look at yourself. If they're triggered by you, it's time for them to look at their self. Whether they know that too, you might have tried to share that with them, but whether or not they do has nothing to do with you. So we have that on the table. Now, some of you are sitting there and you have a personal question and you want me to pull a card just for you and you want me to answer your personal question. It's time for you to put your money where your mouth is, because I'm going to do a little bit more oracles here. If you want that answer, I'll love to do it for you, but you're going to have to send your donation, put your money where your mouth is, of at least $10 US, and I'll get to you in turn of whatever I receive your donation. You can send it here, super chat, or look below the video. for more directions on how you can send that in. We're going to pull some more oracles here, and then if anybody want to put their money where their mouth is, then I'll be happy to pull cards for you. Other than that, this is your free tarot message, so just sit back and receive. Let's see what we have from the Sacred Traveler. Okay, from the Sacred Traveler. Yeah, if you just want a free reading, Spirit dictates what you're getting and what you're gonna hear and what we're gonna talk about and what needs to be discussed. You don't get no choice when it comes to free. Spirit is giving it to you through me, and Spirit dictates what that's gonna be. So let's see what we have for the love and peace and happiness tribe. Soplalo. And love. I love it, baby. What's the most important message here for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time? Distant thunder, clear the air. So this definitely talks about that storm energy with the distant thunder. There's something coming up that needs to be discussed. Air needs to be cleared, okay? You need to talk something through. Something needs to be discussed. Something needs to be resolved. It's not easy. A conversation that clears up any confusion, that clears up any illusions, that clears up any bullshit. Oh, boy. It reminds me again of that conversation at the bar. Okay, so you said I was this way, that way, and the other. Well, let's talk about that. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. When I did that with that person, you know what? Everything that came through there was, yeah, you don't really like that. I was just hurt. I was just saying shit. I was just mad. I was just being petty. Literally was the responses to everything as I moved through the list. And so there's something here about that. It's like somebody's just been being petty with you. Somebody just being somebody's being fucking petty. And at the end of the day, whether they told you this or not, they know damn well that you didn't do nothing. They know damn well that you didn't do what the fuck they accused you of doing. They know that they were just being an immature asshole trying to trigger the fuck out of you. Embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. So thankful and grateful that this illusion, that this storm has happened. So thankful and grateful that that is now cleared up and cleared out. Okay, that's what somebody here is saying. And woo, look, and again, back to the bath that we started out in the beginning of the reading. Cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. As you cleanse your life out, as you have release these waters. Like I said, some of y'all shed tears because you mourned over a connection. You mourned over an experience. You mourned over a dream that is no longer here. You know what I'm saying? You are being well supported. This activates a vibrant life force over you, okay? And it's like growing your breath of life on what you're believing in for yourself and what you're attracting, adding life force to that. The bottom of the deck is wondrous universe, walking beauty, honey. That's what you've been doing. You're a magical being. The stars and the planets move according to your interactions on Earth. Wow. Okay, that's powerful right there. Did you hear what I said? The stars and the planets move according to your interactions on Earth. Did you know that you and your movements, they say, are influencing the celestial bodies? Whoa, that's big. Somebody's like, this girl is full of shit. Okay, fine. Click off. Click off. I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm talking about. If it's too far-fetched for you to believe in it, it's not my fucking problem. I'm not here to try to convince nobody or make nobody believe or see what the fuck I'm being shown. It's not about that. Either you knowing or you're not knowing. If you're knowing, then you're growing and you're here with it. You're here for it. You did not click off. You clicked up. You clicked up. You gave it a thumbs up, baby. You put a heart on it. You know what I'm saying? You're showing it some love. And that's a beautiful thing for you because it's like, listen, I'm not any longer in denial. I'm no longer in denial. Some of this shit had to happen. Some of these storms in my life had to happen to bust me out of some bullshit so I could get into my happiness. In the middle is all happiness. Happiness is a choice I make. Shout to the heavens with happiness. You got a lot to be happy for. You can go out in the world. You gonna just share that light, share that love energy you got. And you know, it's going to come back to you. It is coming back to you. Some of y'all going to be walking into some compliments and some beautiful experiences that are going to come take you by by pure surprise. No, they said all of you, not some of you. By pure surprise coming in for you. You weren't expecting these beautiful things unfolding for you, but everything in your past, you've been aligning with this, with these beautiful unfoldings by continuing to move towards your bliss. Okay, before I get the Mahabharata, they said go ahead and pull Sacred Care Oracle for you. Sacred Self-Care Oracles. Let's see what we have for you. We're going to go ahead and pull 3 messages for here. Some of you will want to do all 3. Some of you will resonate with just 1 or 2. What do we have for the love and peace and happiness? Try it at this time. Show up la love. All right. And so I'm hearing giving you the best of me. Yep. Who is that? Anthony Hamilton, Carl Thomas? Who's that? Anyway, let's see. What is the message for you at this time? Most important guidance, sacred self-care oracles. What do you need at this time as you're moving forward? There's something that your spirit is calling for you to do, to just allow yourself. Okay, it's deep breathing. Connect with your spirit. Connect with your heart center. Connect with what's above. The infinity meditation for grounding is perfect here. It's a video that I did. Look that up. Infinity meditation for grounding. It's one of my videos. It's probably about 4 or 5 years old now. I don't even fucking know. But it's beautiful. Connect with the consciousness. Connect with your heart energy. Remember to breathe deep. You having things happening on the daily. Take that moment to breathe deep. Okay, let's see what else we have for you. This one want to come out with a little clap. Ooh, pleasure, honey. It's all about your pleasure. Didn't we talk about grabbing that vibrator and reach out and touching yourself? For somebody, that's what you need to do. For somebody else, you need some good loving. Baby, I need your loving. Got to have all your loving. Somebody wants somebody loving. They've been denying it of themselves. Embrace that loving that's there for you right now. There's something very healing in it. Doesn't mean it's going to stay forever. Not always. A lot of us have hangups about having intimate relations with ones who are not going to stay for always and forever. But the fact of the matter is, nobody's going to stay always and forever. They're there for the experience, for the moment, whether they want to fucking see it or not. That's how this life on this planet is. It's a bunch of intersections that's going to happen. And here's another one that wants to happen here. You can take the benefit of it or you can skip it. You know what I'm saying? You could take the benefit or you can skip it. Whether that benefit of it is having this intimacy with another or having this intimacy with yourself is an option on the table that would raise your vibration, more of happiness. It will raise your vibration. There's something very healing in this connection. Okay. And there's a lot of love in this. A lot of love after a lot of struggle. Flow like water. Look at that. There's that energy of the bath again. And then it's been coming through the readings. I'm about to dive in. Look at that long hair in the back. They look like me taking a swim. I'm just saying, it's a time to flow like water. Let things move in, let things move out. Everything flows like water. You want to be like water as well. I hear you want to be like the water. The water can naturally go around anything. It will always find its path. It will always find its way. That's you. Okay, the bottom of the day. Again with the bath, soak in a bath. It's time for a spiritual bath for someone here. It's time to get into the water. It's time to go take a dip. It's time to dive in. It's time to swim. Somebody needs to, somebody needs to get wet. Deep breathing, connect. If you have that ability and that one you want to connect with physically, the energy is here for it. I'm telling you. And it's cleansing. It's purifying. This is not just having sex with some random person that you don't know either. I want to clarify that. I haven't said it, but I've been feeling it every time I'm talking about this physical intimacy with another. They're showing me someone who you have a strong spiritual connection with. This is somebody who embraces the same type of psychic energies that you have. There's a powerful being in your vicinity. you know, and you have this connection with them. And this is not just something that just comes out of random. This is something that either you've been thinking about it, they've been thinking about it, or y'all been thinking about it, or y'all been did it before, something like that coming up here. Let's see from the Mahabharata Oracle, the final guidance for you for your free message today. Dedication. You got to be dedicated to your path, and you have been. Stay with your dedication. You've dedicated yourself to your spiritual path. The bottom of the deck is adventure. Yeah, it's been a fucking adventure getting here. It's all worth it. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take a picture of today's reading and I'm going to post it for you. Would you like that? I hope so, because I'm about to do it anyway. Okay. Most of the cards are in there, so I'll post that on the page right now. And then we'll check it out and see if anybody is wanting to have their personal mini messages delivered today. Either way, if not, that's okay. If it's for you, great. If it's not for you today, it might be for you tomorrow. We're doing this every day. And you can always order your TikTok tarots or your tarot readings by video on the website at any time, and we'll get them in as soon as possible. So it looks like we're complete today. With all that being said and done, I'm so thankful and grateful for the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, bye.